Jim Carrey has been cleared of playing a part in his ex-girlfriend Katrina White's suicide after a wrongful death lawsuit was dismissed. Miss White's mother and her estranged husband had sued Carrey, claiming he gave her sexually transmitted diseases and provided the drugs she used when she took her own life in September 2015, aged 30. However, the 56-year-old actor's lawyer has now proved that Miss White forged medical records showing that she had no STDs before meeting Carrey. Last year, the Hollywood star claimed she was trying to blackmail him by claiming he gave her herpes. A note discovered on the late Miss White's iPad shows that she accused him of giving her several STDs and introducing her to cocaine and prostitutes. The actor's attorney Raymond Boucher found that Miss White, a makeup artist from Ireland, had edited the patient information on the 2011 STD test to make it seem the records were her own. Miss White, who dated the actor on and off for 3 years, used a friend's medical records and changed the name and date on them. Texts between Miss White and the unnamed friend, seen by TMZ, show that she asked the friend to obtain her medical records from Planned Parenthood. One text sent from Miss White reportedly reads, "I need to see the layout. I will need to work on it before I give it to him." Last year, Carrey claimed that between March and August 2013, Katrina threatened to go to the press with false claims that he had given her STDs unless he paid her millions of dollars. He also revealed that he had already paid her an undisclosed sum of money in 2013 to settle her STD claims. In a note written by Miss White on her iPad in that year, 2 years before her suicide, she blamed the actor for exposing her to a debauched life of sex and drugs and scorned him for giving her herpes. A spokesperson for the Masked star confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter the matters were dismissed on January 25, but had no comment to make beyond saying Jim is looking forward to moving on with his life now. Michael Avenatti, the attorney acting for her mother Bridget Sweetman and her husband Mark Burton, issued a brief statement on their behalf. It read, "We have no further comment at this time." The development comes a few months after Jim filed a countersuit against his accusers, insisting they were trying to extort him. In a statement at the time, Carrey said, "Unfortunately, I made the mistake 3 years ago of giving in unsettling false claims made against me by Mr. Marchino, Miss White's lawyer, on behalf of Kat, as mounting a public defense is a very costly and painful process. At the time I felt Kat was being exploited by Marchino. Since this new case was filed, I have discovered the depth of deception behind those false claims, the kind of deception decent people fall for, because to us, such behavior is unimaginable. I will not give in a second time to these same fraudulent charges initiated by Kat's husband in name but not substance, Mark Burton, and her estranged mother. Nor am I responsible for what these desperate characters have inadvertently unearthed about the woman I adored. I was clearly blinded by my affection. Regardless, I will hold a place of empathy and forgiveness for Kat and continue to focus on the many blessings in this life." Sick. In his filing, Jim claimed that between March and August 2013, Katrina, with her lawyer Marchino's help, threatened to go to the press with false claims that he had given her STDs unless he paid her millions of dollars. Katrina White's full note. "You have not thought about the stigma I have to live with for the rest of my life. You have not apologized or once asked is there something you can do to make it better or even felt bad for it. Or even asked me how I'm feeling about it. Instead you did a whole lot of screaming and turned it around on me. Have you even once sat down and really thought how this affects me? I still love you and I believed that you sent that text because you cared about me. I was going to tell my lawyer that I didn't want to go any further with it when I realized you changed lawyers and you were advised to text me. It wasn't coming from you at all. You probably hate me and are saying whatever is necessary. The decent thing to do, what is that? I think keeping quiet and private about it when I want to scream from the rooftops is a decent thing to do. You know what I want and it's nothing to do with money. I didn't get a lawyer so I can take your money and I'm probably going to get in trouble for texting you. I'm sure you will use it against me but I wanted to say this Thursday. Whatever the lawyers decide to do I don't care. This is what I want, you gave me HSV and HPV, I want you to apologize for it because you care enough to. I want you to understand that however little a thing seems to you, it ruins a girl's life. I want you to take care when you are with other girls and pay attention to your body. Your actions affect people. I don't want to be disrespected like you have been doing. Before you, I might not have had very much but I had respect. I was a happy person. I loved life, I was confident and I felt good in my skin and was proud of most decisions I made. I met you, you introduced me to cocaine, prostitutes, mental abuse and disease. You did good things for me but being with you broke me down as a person, Jim. I was promised Jekyll and instead I got Hyde. "Because I love you, I would have stuck out Hyde all year and done everything he wanted to be with Jekyll for 5 of those, but you threw me away when you absorbed anything worthwhile that was left of me." Timeline of their romance. 2012, Carey and White meet on the set of a film when she worked as a makeup artist. October 2012, Carey claims he hires a lawyer to draft a prenuptial agreement and plans to marry the woman. January 7, 2013, the pair break up. January 9, she married Mark Burton in Las Vegas. January 20, 2013, she has a bad wax job but tells Carey bumps on vagina may be STD. February 2013, they reconcile briefly then break up again at the end of the month. End of February 2013, White tells her therapist she has contracted several STDs from Carey. April 2013, she pens iPad note blaming him for the STDs and demanding an apology. Mid-2013, November 2014, Carey claims she demanded money in exchange for silence on STD claims and received it. November 2014, the pair start speaking again. May 2015, they reunite as a couple. September 14, 2015, White's 30th birthday when Carey said she allegedly received a cruel message from her mother. September 28, 2015, White kills herself by taking cocktail of pills and drugs.